Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is the post-match post-tournament presentation, and it's about to start now. Oh, I need it. Right, I need it now.
Ours is similar to this one. Ours is similar to this one.
Well, his keeps down. Strike charge.
Let me rush and get that other one.
Hello, hello, hello.
You have like 5 minutes, then I get the other one.
It's crap. Did you not check it beforehand?
I did check.
The bike is not working. Charge the light.
It says spreadsheet.
No, I need to talk over there.
It's very long. I'll put the cable and then you can see.
What's going on? The club is shit.
But it's something wrong. It's not
It's going to get a cable, mate.
yeah.
Right. That's the point. Here, isn't it? It's here, isn't it? These two. Okay, let's go around.
Like it's dead. Yeah, it's not even. It's
He's in it and an input, eh?
where's this one going? This one going that side and that.
What's that from?
This going there and this one going this side.
Now you're choosing.
Like that.
Where's it gain for the mic? Here.
Yeah,
Let's pull it out. Let's pull it out.
full up. Just don't want to go a bit out.
No?
This thing is flat. It's not changed to a certain level. It will not function. You will not get this thing going.
So where's this guy? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So where's the power cable for here?
What's the problem?
Where's the power cable for here? There's no volume, is there? Look.
What about?
So apparently there's no, so apparently you need, where's this power cable?
Well, this should be Bluetooth into Bluetooth.
No. No, but he took the power cable because he said it was charged.
No, but they took it in.
So where is it? No, the power cable.
Maybe skip.
Oh, here it is, here it is.
Bypass the.
Bypass.
Just go straight through the.
I think you do the, so from mic into
This
Bluetooth.
thing, yeah,
This
yeah.
is your problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've gone, it's gone to go.
Bypass this one straight
Yeah,
through that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Is this on the Bluetooth?
So where's the?
It's going to go cable.
But otherwise.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me now, everybody? Oh, you can, whatever, you know, if everybody's quiet, we can hear me. Hey, hello, guys. Good, you can't hear me now, there. Hello. So there. So if you're all talking, you won't be able to hear. I know, speaker's crack. Look, oh, somebody else is coming this way. He's running this way with another one. Let's see. Okay, guys, if you can hear me, can you hear me? Anybody can hear me. Anybody. Okay, the idea is we will welcome anyway. Let's go this way. Welcome to the closing ceremony of the 2023 IPT. It's great to see you all here. I can see a man running around with a new speaker, although this one is rubbish. Okay, here he comes. The idea is that we will have dinner served now. We will sit down. I just want to make sure everybody's got a table, everybody's got a place to sit. I know that the last is that or not? Hallelujah. Old-fashioned cable technology beats Bluetooth, beats Wi-Fi microphones. So, gentlemen, sorry for the cool start. I do want to welcome everybody here today. I'll do the little bit more of the formalities once we've had a chance to eat. Are we all happy with sitting at tables? Just because they didn't lay out enough seats again, so I do apologise for that. So can I just ask that we start to eat and then we'll do the formalities afterwards, the formal welcomes to our guests and so on and so forth after we've eaten. I just ask that if those not eating chicken, those are vegetarians, those who have dietary requirements, please go get your food first. Because what we found out with the opening ceremony is that the meat eaters eat all the vegetarian food. So can I just ask that we just now our friends who eat the vegetarian diet, please go and serve themselves first, and then give them 5-10 minutes, and then we go table by table. Yeah, we go table by table. Don't just have a mad rush. Let the table in front of you go first. We'll start with the dolphins table first because they're nearest to food, and then we'll work back. But please, can the vegetarians, non-meat eaters, please go and get their food first. Thank you very much. And I'll be back in about 10-15 minutes, and we'll be much more formal then. Thank you.
Is that loud enough to carry out there? They can't hear here. Roger, can't hear there, can you? Can't hear there. So put it, yeah, so put it next to this, on the floor next to the stone. Yeah. Cara, se ele pegar lá peso. Lazım atsuagal manches. Bad. Sure.
Even happen.
This one. It's nothing new. Oh, it was offered. And then this one?
Understand? Yeah.
Oh, you got you off this. Who's this now? Whose record is this? Oh, yes. That's what noise. Yeah. Mapanda, sio panga mpenzi. That's it.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me over there? Can you hear me in the back? Can you hear me outside? Mr. McMillan, can you hear me? Graham McMillan, can you hear me? Graham McMillan. Okay, guys. Hear me on the web there. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? You need to go quiet now because I'm having problems with technology. Hello. Ovi, can you hear me over there, Eastern Province? Eastern Province can hear me. Can the border guys hear me over there? Okay. Okay. A few technical challenges tonight. Apologize on behalf of the Wanderers Club. We've got to do some ass kicking. But anyway, let's go forward. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for coming along this evening. We've had a great tournament. We've had great fun, I hope. Great fun still to come in our over 40s, over 50s, over 60s cricketing careers. Been much appreciated that you come along to the Wanderers Club and enjoyed the facilities and had some great cricket this weekend. And so I think week. Again. You want to get? They're not working. Hear me now. Hear me now. Sorry, apologize, everybody. This is really embarrassing. Yeah. Okay, guys, everybody. Technology's failed me, and I'm going to have to speak. I'm going to need you to be very, very quiet because I cannot shout forever. Okay, Ryan, are you going to find a solution for me? You're going to find me a solution. Okay. So on behalf of the Wanderers Club, I apologize for the inadequacies of the technology. This is very embarrassing for me, but anyway. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here, my manager, to get players on the field, umpires, scorers, and arrange a cricket ground, and other than organising a dinner. So I do apologise. It's been a bit of a nightmare, and I hope you bear with me. So thank you very much. It's been a great week, and I couldn't imagine that we had such a great week after the start we had on Monday. But all of you had patience, all of you understood the situation. I had not one single complaint about the things that went on Monday, and we got through it. Eventually, the Highveld winter came upon us. We had 4 great days of sunshine, blue skies, and fantastic cricket. So I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for your patience, and I hope you all enjoyed your time at this Wanderers Cricket Club. Thank you very much. I do need to sort of give some formal welcomes. I'll thank you very welcome the members. Well, first of all, the chairman of the CASA, Mr. Roger Moult. Without him, we wouldn't be here. So thank you very much. Mr. Mark Patterson, the chairman of the Over-40s Cricket Club, one of my greatest adversaries in Lions cricket, but he's done a great job today. Thank you very much, Mark. What I mean by adversaries, I mean the fact the old heads and wanderers, they always win. Okay, so that's what I mean by adversaries. and Wanele Mugomazulu, the chief marketing officer of Lions Cricket. Thank you for turning up today. Thank you very much. Kulungili Naikambi, also from CSA. Thank you very much for turning up today. Much appreciated that we as Veterans Cricket get the support and help from Lions Cricket. We have a great CEO across the road, and he really believes in what we're doing in Veterans Cricket, and he wants to get fully behind us every single month. So we do thank Mr. John O'Leafright, our CEO of Lions Cricket. He wants to be with us, and unfortunately can't be with us tonight, but he supports us every step of the way. So thank you very much, Mr. John. Proceedings for the evening will be that we'll go through the tournament. We'll go offer the awards. We'll give the trophy again back to the Western Province guys who
managed to drink something out of it earlier. So, and we can give it back to them so they can drink again. So well done, guys. And offer the medals. And we'll go through the obviously the batter, bowler, and player of the tournament awards. And then we will take a short 5-minute break because I don't want to talk too long, especially without a microphone. And then we'll do the announcement of the South African team, which will be opened by Roger and a few words said by the convener of selectors, Mr. Craig Rice. So thank you very much. So in terms of the tournament, we know where we are. We had a great tournament. We had a great week, and we ended up with a scenario where let's start from the bottom. In 8th place were Roland. So Roland, thank you very much. Well played. I think they've committed themselves to. A lot of the Portland guys are over 50 as well. I must admit, Dave Bakker is one of the guys who came here in over 50s IPT, you know, so that's to be respected. But they're still keeping the old guys going in the bowler. So well played, the ball end. Special mention to Claude Chandler, who's also on the exco of Vicasa, who managed to lose the llama. He still needs to drink. Seventh position, newcomers, guys are in. Welcome to the IPT world. I'm going to see you in the future over 40s, 50s, and maybe even be 60s. No. In sixth position, Waboda. Also, they were part of the game of the tournament. To lose a game of the last ball when somebody hits a six. Unbelievable. Well, yeah, thanks very much for it. In fifth position, Titans. So the voice will call. I'm talking about places on the log, not drinking, yeah? Okay. Fourth position, Eastern Province. One of the guys. Some great performance in the Eastern Province, boys. Welcome. You know, you come a long way. You know, to be here. So well done, guys. Well done for the Eastern Province. In third position, the only team to score 300 twice in the tournament. Yeah. And it's hard for me to say. Third position, they were the Lions. Thank you. It's been like the other 450s. The Lions only lost one game but come third. Yeah, good luck, guys. Well played. Well played. And after today's final, what a great final we had today. You know, hard fought final. I thought Western Province had blown it. 200 on the board of the Wanderers is nothing. Come on, guys. You blew it. But anyway, unlucky. Our new boys to, again, like the Dolphins, new boys to IPT cricket, Easter Round veterans. They've offered so much value to our tournament. Thanks very much, guys. Welcome. It's an old jug. It's an old. It's a very. It's a very old jug. You know what happens in the East Rand? You go to the East Rand, a fight breaks out, and you have a bride. To celebrate yet. We don't need to celebrate the victorious team. They had the opportunity to drink out the cup earlier. I thought Ashwell, you drank quite a lot out of the cup. I thought. So we'll do that in a minute. Okay, let's go through to the awards. The awards for the tournament. We have some prizes. They've been very well, nicely sponsored by the cricket company. So we'll just go through the awards for the prizes. I need to put my glasses on and look at some stats. let's start with the battle of the tournament. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Let's start with the battle of the tournament. In third place or battle of the tournament, we have Victorious with 193 runs and 48. 38 runs at an average of 59 and a half. Kyle Smith. Tournament for the inaugural Second on wickets at an average of 10.25 per quarter. With only five in the tournament, five in the tournament, with 11 wickets from Western Province. And I know he doesn't need these boats. But of the tournament, player of the tournament, very tricky decision. Lots of great performances out there, great all-round performances out there. What we looked at was defining moments in this tournament where somebody scored runs when it was really needed. Somebody's also contributed with the ball when it was really needed. And also we looked at number of man of the match awards. So it's a call. You know, we have to make a call. Sometimes the statistics don't tell you the whole story. But this gentleman's won 2 man of the match awards. He played a defining innings in a game yesterday, which took a team, beat a team. He played another innings at number 8, where put a total on the game on the board. In normal circumstances, would have won the game. It wasn't for last ball 6. So our player of the tournament is from Water. Story, Lundi Bai, our player of the tournament. He's won 2 kegs of beer and he doesn't drink. Somebody said to him, you know, maybe you should start drinking. He said, I'm 40 years old. If I haven't drunk now, I'm never going to drink again. So well done, Lundi. Thank you very much. What we need I have to get the second going, that will generate chart for the Western Province going to have their real fun. So we've got two IPTs, the 50s and the 40s, and Western Province are one by. I think it says something about the fact that veterans cricket's been set up there longer, the structures are in place, and they're a model for all the other provinces. I think that's the way to do it. So now I'd like to call up each of the individual members of the Western Province team and come and collect their members. We'll start. Can we have first, please, Amy Jackson? Just move that way. For the IPT over 40.
Tonight again, we sit here and celebrate veterans cricket. A year ago, a little bit longer than a year ago, we were celebrating the same thing with the over-50s. And some of you were here as well. I can see those faces looking at me, saying what a wonderful experience it was, at the Wanderers in 2022 when we had the over-50s World Cup. IPT. I need you to acknowledge, ladies and gentlemen, the work that has gone on to make sure that this tournament was a success. And the people I want to acknowledge are the people that put so much effort into making sure that you've all had a fantastic week and had a fantastic evening. And the first person I'd like to thank, despite all the challenges that he's had tonight, is Mr. Frank Organ. Calm and relax. None of us can do these things on our own, ladies and gentlemen. We did. Frank, sit down now. Thank you. We do these things on our own, ladies and gentlemen. And the beauty about veterans cricket in this country is that we work as a team. Whether it's team from provinces, whether it's my executive committee, whether it's the organizations, the provinces that organize these tournaments, everyone has someone that contributes and someone that provides incredible value. So not only do I want to thank Frank for organizing the tournament, I want to thank people that have been involved in this tournament in your local organizing committee. Mark Pessendorf, Premier. He played over 60s for the South African team in Australia. Very wonderful to have. And another person who was the coach of the Lions team, but is also a very important part of this team that they have here at Wanderers. Mr. Graham McMillan. Thank you for what you've done. Not only for the Lions, for Wanderers, not only for Wanderers ladies who you celebrated with, but for what you've done for veterans cricket. Thank you. I'm still busy with Wanderers Cricket Club.
No worries.
And I know you want me to finish off, and I know what you want me to tell you a little bit later. But bear with me. It's important to thank people. Another person who made such an impression on our lives, not only last year, but this year as well, was our barman at the Spinners.
Malusi! Where is he?
And I appeal to you, we got a little cap here, a little hat, where you can put a little bit of money in to support him for the work that he's done and supported us for this week. So any of you who would like to contribute, please just chat to the chairman here, Mr. Frank Morgan. None of this tournament would be possible without the incredible scorers and the wonderful umpires that we have. Being part of cricket, and an umpire has got a man of the match award. He's been here, been part of this wonderful tournament, but he's also a member of the Over-40s Proteas veterans team. Because you had fantastic umpires with you this week. Yes, we had some challenging times. Last year, probably more so than we had this year in terms of LBW. But we won't comment on the LBW because we fantastic cricketers with wonderful cricketers we done. We never ever showed dissent. Don't do it. No. Especially at Ben. There's a person who organized all the umpires and is our match referee. Sorry. Hard work to make sure that we have appropriate umpires for all our games. So thank you. And a huge thank you. I don't know if we've got the head of scorers from Gauteng Lions here. But I want to thank you because you are representing the scorers tonight for all your efforts. The scorers. And it would be remiss of me not to thank the other club that was involved. Last year it was only one Wanderers Cricket Club because we only had 6 teams. This year we had 8 teams and we needed two venues. And Mr. Mark Patterson. Thank you. And in fact, that reminds me of all our lovely wives and all our lovely spouses. And we've had our sorry about that. It's important for us to remember our sponsors. And as I said, sponsors, I saw Ronman from Fighter 24. Ladies and gentlemen, Fighter 24 for all the work that
Oh, no, fantastic.
Over-50s World Cup in Cape Town and were phenomenal. Thank you very much. We don't have a representative from Devil's Peak, I don't think. If you are here, please reveal yourself. If you're not here, they are the ones, ladies and gentlemen, when you saw those first cans that you had at the beginning of the tournament, they created a veterans can specifically for the Over-50s World Cup for us. That's Devil's Peak. And if I can ask you, wherever you go back to St. Lucia and all the wonderful is think of Devil's Peak and think of Whiter 24. These are the guys that are supporting veterans cricket. Thank you very much. And then tonight wouldn't have been possible, ladies and gentlemen, without Optima International. Yay! They are all the sponsors of the Western Province team. And ladies and gentlemen, there's a possibility that Optima International might be involved thus in the future if Mr. Dave Longo is looking on Facebook. Massive partners in veterans cricket is the ability to take our product to a global audience, but a national audience as well. Every single one of you was saying, send me the live feed, send me this, send me that, because our families want to watch what we do, whether we succeed or whether we don't. They're just so proud to see you on TV. And the reason why we are here tonight and why we can appreciate being on a global audience, and I tell you what, there are countries all over the world that have been watching this week. They've been watching South Africa, and they've been watching you guys, and they're very, very wary of what they see. Craig, well, Johan's not here tonight, but Craig van Dijk is. Where is he? Craig? Thank you very much. To you and Johan. Johan has been spectacular. But also to Craig, to your commentators. We are commentators. We are.
This one there. Where is he?
Ladies and gentlemen, watching, fantastic watching and listening, and it comes alive when you have people like these guys actually commenting on the game, who are knowledgeable about the game, and then we add, in certain cases, your comment. There may have been one or two slightly suspect comments that happened today, which we'll from the Barney Army. We'll deal with that.
The Barney Army.
What about disciplinary committee? I'm probably going to miss a lot of people that I should thank. But before I get to a very important part of the reason why we are here, I'd like to thank my executive committee, some of whom are here tonight. And I'd like them all to stand up. From the Lions, Frank Auger. White obviously is part, Nazim White is part of Western Province. He can't be here with us tonight. Yashbir Singh is from KZN, who set everything up in KZN. So he's part of our executive committee. And then Pierre Kutzer from the Titans as well. He's got nice work. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we run a successful, have I missed anybody? I haven't missed anybody. Please put your hands together for this group of guys. We run. In this country, ladies and gentlemen. People in the Western Province team will say, "Can't be good enough." Always. And I apologize for that, but it's important for you to understand where we've been and where we're going. And I'm not going to dwell on the past, okay, as to where we've done and what we've done in the past. You all know that we had a very successful over-50s tournament in Cape Town in March this year, with 14 teams, 13 countries from all over the world coming out. And unfortunately, our South African team lost in the final at Newland, and some of those representatives of it. But it's about going forward, ladies and gentlemen. What's going to happen going forward? And we have got such an incredible program going forward. In September this year, we will have club champs. And put up your hands if you're going to be attending club champs, because your club won. Will take place in Durban, okay, and we will be revealing that information soon. In October, we will have an international tournament for the over 16, right here at the Wanderers Club. Over 60. And some of those people are here with us tonight. Akil Jubilo. You haven't represented the country yet, I need to talk, please. In November, December, and you will hear that because part of our selection for this tournament, after this tournament, is we will have the over-40s quadrangular like we had for the over-50s last year at Irene Country Club in Victoria, in Florida. And then in February next year, we are very fortunate to be hosting in Cape Town the Over-40s Cricket World Cup. The Over-60s will be going to Chennai in India. In March 24, and this hasn't been confirmed yet, ladies and gentlemen, it will be confirmed soon. We'll be having the Over-50s IPT in the border. Great! He's going to put up their hand to host it next year. Then to conclude the 2024 program, in September 2024, the Over-50s team that is selected after the IPT in East London will be going to Colombo in Sri Lanka. Before we get on to the selection and the selectors, I want to just say so much to the guys that not all of you are going to be able to get one of these wonderful games. But I want to thank you for all you've done in your provinces, because that's been the most important thing, to be recognized in your provinces as the best cricketers in your province. Well done on all the work that you've done to get at the provincial level. The next step is to get to a national level. But I want to remind you, and I hope many of you will read the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. If you haven't heard of this, read it, ladies and gentlemen. Read it, because if you don't go back, if you haven't made the side tonight, and say, what do I have to do to this? Just improve by 1% every single day. Find your best habits, focus on them. You'll get to a tipping point where you know that will take you further. Find that we've shown you the cue. You've got a cue. A lot of you have got the craving already. There's a response, and some of you are going to be rewarded now. So without further ado, I'd like to thank and I'd like to call them up, selected of the Over-40s, the first ever, ladies and gentlemen, Over-40s veterans team ever to be announced in this country. And the selectors are from Willa, Akil Cupido, Porter, Raymond Boy, the convener of selectors, one now is engaged together with his team with you from Sunday right through the tournament, is the Over-50s representative tonight on the Proteas veterans, and a wonderful man, Mr. Craig Lyon.
Good evening, everyone. I have the honor of representing the two fine gentlemen and myself as selectors of the IPT this week. To the executives, Roger and your team, to all the sponsors, and most importantly, to the 126 participants of this tournament, your managers, your coaches, and your support staff. You have given us the privilege of participating in this extraordinary experience. You all deserve a massive round of applause, playing this game in the best spirits and contributing to the growth and development of veterans cricket. Please reward yourselves for making this. the honor and the privilege to participate in this amazing event. And we applied the clearly delineated and well put together selection process from the executives of the castle. We believe we met with the high standards that Roger and his team put together. And we decided as a collective that we would do the best for veterans cricket, taking into account the rules, the regulations, and the process. As Roger very clearly delineated, unfortunately, only 16 members of this fine grouping today will have the honor of receiving a Proteas Veterans Cap. However, as Roger mentioned, there will be opportunities for everybody to participate in their veterans, their Premier Leagues, their LPLs, in so many different tournaments and franchises to demonstrate and prove us wrong. And we welcome that because, unfortunately, this composition of a squad, and you're all well-versed cricketers more than us, no, you can only have so many bowlers, only so many batsmen, only so many keepers. So often what happens is it's a trade-off between players. For those, we implore those who didn't make the squad, as Roger says, to find that extra 1% to keep playing this game we so dearly love. And hopefully the opportunity will arise. What I think is very, very important from us is this is the squad for the quadrangular at the tail end of the year. As with the over-50s process, if we have done our job satisfactorily, we will be appointed to convene a selection for the World Cup, which means there will be players that do very well in the quadrangular, and there'll be players that do not participate in the quadrangular, but in their franchises have performed exceptionally well. We will put into our models and our stats and our algorithms we've created everybody who participated in this event. So therefore, you will not be lost in the system. We implore you to keep playing this beautiful game and to continue making veterans cricket the success that it is, and it will become even more. In finality, we'd like to say to you that the spirit and the manner in which you've engaged us selectors on a constant active basis has made our jobs so much easier. Your honesty, your commitment to the bigger picture, and the way that you played the game is testament to the strength of veterans cricket and the backgrounds that you all come from. From all of us, we thank you so much for giving us the opportunity and making our jobs so enjoyable.
I would like to remind you that the team that we will announce tonight, or the squad that we will announce tonight, is a 16-man squad. Okay? 16-man squad, which will represent South Africa at the quadrangular in November, December at the end of this year. This is not, ladies and gentlemen, team for the World Cup in February next year. It may be, many of them may be part of that team. But I need to advise you that this is a team that is for the quadrangular at the end of this year. And there's one more thing. It's subject to the approval from Cricket South Africa. So that's right, one of the reasons why we got one in there. And I'm going to call up the names in no category whatsoever. I'd like to thank selectors for applying their minds. First person from the East Rand, Mr. Peter Boyson.
But think about it. Can I just get a group that we don't want to welcome?
We have an individual one.
Yeah, please. We have one-on-ones here. One hand.
Let's do that again.
Come, get a hand up.
Take off the cap.
Thanks very much.
Western Province, Mr. Werner Moorman. Yeah. Iron, the Over-40s. Abdul Aziz Kamoor. Team from a team that ended fourth from Eastern Province, Mr. Nathan Jones. Another new team for the first time playing in the over-40s World Cup on 87. IPT. From the Dolphins, Carl Grunewald. Another new team. There were only two new teams. From the East Rand, one of the top scorers in this tournament, Charles. From the Western Province, Mr. Wally Williams. One of our top scorers in the tournament, Mr. Brandon Buckley. To Jakob Koppel. Western Province, Mr. Daniel Steyer. Order. Player of the tournament. And bowler of the tournament, Dwayne Hendrick. And vice captain of the squad and the leading run scorer at this IPT, Mr. Warren Dugmore. And ladies and gentlemen, to lead this team at the quadrangular in November, December of this year, the successful captain of the Western Province team, and I might tell you, an incredible ambassador for veterans cricket in this country, Mr. Ashwell Prince. Right, can we have the whole team in front of you? But guys, there's a lot to look forward to. Veterans cricket is on the rise. Look after yourselves, travel home safely, and we'll see you soon.